Yep. How do you do?
Well, I was listening to the radio as usual this morning, and they said they had an AKA conference here in Dallas with Kamala Harris, and they said they were fighting because there were people like, oh no, I'm saving seats for this person, I'm saving seats for this person, so they said it was this fight.
Yeah, black people, right?
And they said it was the largest conference they've ever had in Dallas, and it was like 3 hour wait at all airports because of it.
Like I said, we all black people. They all
Black women.
it's
Right, y'all find at our own conference and some of the vice presidents of the United States.
they're supposed to be setting dangerous.
Senators and swing votes.
But the black man is the problem, so.
And there's two embroilers that came from the phone. And you see the one in San Antonio.
Look, the black man is the problem, but when you get a bunch of black women in a setting together, they always fight. So black man is fight, but somehow black man is one for it.
Yeah, you made us. We can't feel all that stuff.
Well, here we are at a convention featuring Kamala Harris, where no black men are looking. And we still listen. If a black man is here, all needs back, I wouldn't have fought that.
What's the planet closest to the sun?
The planet closest to the sun? I don't know why.
Yeah, I got that wrong too.
But I don't care.
It was Mars.
I don't care.
You would if you want to win $1,000.
Not really.
How do you spell enunciate?
I don't tell me.
I don't know. I got that fucked up. I got it wrong too.
It's just still a smooth.
I got it wrong.
What is it? Jeopardy?
No, they were doing that minute game where you get so many right, you get $1,000. She got 4 right. Mm-hmm. She only got 4 right. What did they say? Enunciate. She said, say who?
Hey, who? I'll say what?
All right. What you want me to do?
Bro. No, what do you mean? What? Okay.
Did it say hello? Did you hear what it was? You're not supposed to kill a daddy long leg. Was it daddy long leg?
Was it a tarantula?
It's a baby one. We don't know what the
Then you killed it. Everybody go get some clothes.
It's a- we don't know which one that was. It's a baby
Oh, yeah, I got
skinny one.
I got
And he said it was on. And he said it was. There was one on his foot and leg, and then he didn't slap it, but I think he did. I think he wanted him to fight it.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobby Boucher. All right, love bugs. Mommy's gonna go take a quick nap and I'll get up. Oh, excuse me. Let me take my medicine. You just got chased by a damn cat.
You had a catfish.
Yes.
Did you get scratched?
No.
I had a little anchor chase me when and the owner was there, so I was trying not to kick them in my face. That's just what I was trying to do.
They act like they can't get their dog.
She finally said, "Come in." I was like, look, I looked at her like,
Black woman.
oh, look, I looked at her like, I was gonna punch that little motherfucker over there. Short people come, but all short people, and short things are angry because they're. It's a scientific fact. You don't see tall people angry all the time. It's always like fucking short people. Always angry about something. If it's too hot outside, come out with your damn face ball. I'm angry because it's hot.
Supposed to be hot today. I had 22. Partners.
Right?
Yeah, it's always the second and third floor. Wait, you said it?
They not like us.
Yeah, that song came on 5 times on 3 different stations.
Yeah.
That one and that other song. What's that other song called?
I mean,
I said, ooh, baby, I love you back. That song.
I mean, you know, radio get hold of it. It's almost like it's an obligation. You got this hot song out, play it every hour on top of the hour. And if you don't, we'll shut the station. That's what it seems like. If you don't play this song at least 3 times an hour, we will not fund your radio station. We want this in constant rotation. But that's a sign play. They like repetition. Same thing over and over and over and over.
Just all 3 of y'all. When The Incredibles first came out. Y'all saw The Incredibles, it's when y'all were babies. Aiden and Granny. Here comes Fat Fat. Hey!
Incredible part.
And they started looking at his toes like, what's that?
Can we go to that part?
And then this is you.
Wait, is that me holding the elastic
Skinny Man.
Is that a toy?
And this is you.
Yeah, y'all have a lot of memories.
And Granny and your Incredible toys. That bad was short.
Yeah, short name.
I want to see that
Get it? Short name.
again. You're a baby.
Yeah, mommy and daddy have nothing but memories in our
Who's
phones.
that?
We always
Is that there?
think the videos show you.
It's her.
You know, that was at work making money for us.
But who is that? Her and David.
What? I was at work? I don't
I
know.
was the smallest one in the other one.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The last person I played, right, he started talking shit to the end of the game when he was up. But his internet was sorry as fuck, so he started talking shit. I was like, this is probably your first win for the night, huh? He told us, man, I'm on a 15-game winning streak. I went to the fucking stats at the end of the game. That was his only win of the night. I said, y'all motherfuckers be getting on this shit, lying y'all ass off. Yeah, and once you go, like, once the game ends, you can go and see, you can see their stats. If they on a win streak, they on a lose streak, if they rank. This motherfucker said W1, maybe 1 game won in a row. Like, sit your lying ass down, bro. I'm on a 15-game winning streak. Like,
How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
and then I was like, bro, you winning. Why you running your mouth? Like, I was like, I thought when you win, you let the scoreboard talk. That motherfucker started running his mouth like he just dominated. It was 30-28 was the final score. Went bad in it.
Big gain
Young
of
Buck, you can tell he's a young buck.
37 yards.
Yeah, I'll turn that off.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
I was laughing at him. He thought I was arguing with him. I'm like, bro, sit down somewhere. Like, you ain't doing nothing. You trash. I said, if I was trash, well, I got 28 points on you. And then I almost threw the Hail Mary to win the damn game. Like, sit down somewhere, bro. Y'all be getting on this motherfucker like y'all just the GOAT. I'm a 15-game winning streak. Like, okay.
Football. I can tell Seminoles took it versus SMU. Baby.
$100?
300.
Man, I'll pay it.
On first down, it's Purdy.
I got people coming.
So you need to go by yourself. You want to take on?
Oh, yeah.
For this passing game, it has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Look, 300 apiece, 5 people, that's 1,500. Yeah, we'll have it. Obviously, the quality was unacceptable if his internet went out. They did not like us. See right here. So you go to compare stats, and so see where it says my streak, I lost one. This is who. This is the guy. Matter of fact, this is the guy. O'Kalen 5 or Oakland, whatever the fuck. He claimed he was on a 15-game win streak. See that streak say W1? That means he only won 1 game in a row. That 1 game he beat me at was the 1 game he won last night. And I told him, I say, this is probably the only game you won tonight. No, I'm on a 15-game win streak. The lie detector test proved that you lied me. I was just laughing at him like, no, the way he sounded, he didn't sound. I mean, I'm tired of him. Like, shut up. You just got caught in a lie, and you didn't know it. Like, they forget you can go to the stats after the game and see.
You want to get that NBA pay?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
This is Lamb on the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Prescott off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now they'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the drive with White. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. 1st down, here's White. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They stay on the ground with White. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here is 3rd down and 4. Godwin, the motion man.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Okizawa on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 34-yard
Now
line.
Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
It's 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 10. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Luke Schoonmaker, 44 yards. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action. Mayfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. Clock running, the Bucs try to go quickly and get set.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. 2nd down, Mayfield. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. Great opportunity for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They go with White on the counter. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Love to throw for it on fourth. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. White running to the left. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Here's Mayfield. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like...
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker
under pressure, they got him again. Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after, Charles, last time this crew was out here, remember, they gambled in their own territory, didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
And, Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together, and I think the head coach senses it today. His defense,
well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll go up the middle with Wright, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on it. But instead, let it too far, incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. In motion right, Evans. Fourth down, Mayfield. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The 20. 5. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now a give up the middle. This is Wright. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Mayfield on play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He did an okay job of observing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He completes this to Russell Gage. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run straight ahead here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Throwing. Mayfield. This will be caught downfield by Gage. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield off the play fake. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Mayfield now on second down. He completes it to Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. In motion left, Godwin. Now Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Third and 8.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. He's got the hook up with Downs. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. On fourth down, Love rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. Play action this time with Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Finds his receiver, Watson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be fourth down.
No gain on the play.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On the give, it's White. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. A second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? They keep it on the ground. White again. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. To throw, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at
10-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that part, Barry. I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And Dillon going to pick up a Packers first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Opting to run again here with White. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Bucs on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They go play action. Mayfield. That is caught. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 22.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now back to the ground game with White.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. White will try the left side. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, got it. Like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Here's 1st down. Now Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly.
Madden 24.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And this one,
I am the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
will wind up yielding 3. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them, because that might very well be all the points they need.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind.
Well, now off to the races, down the right side.
I'm sure it's probably discounted now because the new Madden getting ready to come out. So you probably could find it at GameStop or something for like $20, $30.
Just outside the red zone. Here's Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust.
I'm actually waiting on the NCAA 25 to come out.
Feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Hey, GG's, Rex.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Sleeping. I appreciate you stopping by. So we got 3 more games to get to 500. Let's see if we can get it without taking an L.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There is, and for guys on defense, they've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. A first down throw for Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Off the play fake, Love. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They stay on the ground with White. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great position here in the red zone. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second and 6. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. To throw now, here's Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game is at 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's second and 6. Going right side is White. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Here's White. They set up the screen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Mayfield now. To the sideline and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And the tight end goes in motion left. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And again, it's Mayfield. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. First down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He completes this to Russell Gage. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Second down, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Touchdown! Russell Gage in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Again, it's Jones. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Packers 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the...
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
First down, here's White. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Second and 9.
They'll try the right side here with White. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On a handoff, it's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Packers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Running out of the gun with White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
The drive will start with an option going left. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And right away he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Mayfield.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Jackson.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2nd and 11 now. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Hill will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 7, Buccaneers 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Escapes the defender. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Godwin, the motion man.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. White running to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jackson on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
2 yards on the pickup.
Opting to run again here with White. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
That's the gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Mayfield off the play fake. That is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know you're trying to have a scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mellette. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Ravens.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Buccaneers 3.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And This one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
In motion comes the tight end left. On third down, Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This still a one-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they're going to speed things up here. First down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go up the middle with White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Brings up 3rd down and 16.
Mayfield on play action. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And they'll begin by running the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now Jackson going to shift him around. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 29 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Levante David. Three-quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Just Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And a solid run down inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Jackson. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Lamar changing the play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 34 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. first down, Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 68 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done when they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone? And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so.